The way forward, short term, we need to educate TUSLA, psychologists, HSE, and politicians in parental alienation. We also need to educate frontline staff, judges, etc., to be trained in parental alienation diagnosis. Judges rigorously enforce access court orders. We need to set up specialist parental alienation intervention services. FLAC develop legal advocacy for training for parents. And Part 4 of Section 60 of the Children and Relationships Act is implemented automatically for court orders breached. Existing legislation is used to prosecute false allegations. Mid-term, that the three government departments of justice, children and health set up a cross-party, cross-departmental working initiative to reduce parental alienation in Ireland. Parental alienation is recognised by the Irish government and legislated for as coercive control and emotional and psychological child or young adult abuse. HSE, TUSLA and CAMS develop parental alienation intervention pathways. Legislation develop, agree parental alienation guidelines regarding interventions and punishments to deter alienating parents. The PA awareness is brought on par with domestic violence and coercive control. The family law court procedures implemented in Dolphin House, Dublin, have an emphasis on non-adversarial lay litigant approach is extended urgently to the rest of the country. Make it mandatory that all professionals working with children and adolescents receive effective, up-to-date training on the importance of treating coercive control and parental alienation in a gender-neutral way.
Long way forward, long term. Post-breakup parenting education is made mandatory and incorporates parental alienation awareness training. Family courts transition to mandatory family mediation methodology. That extreme parental alienation is punishable by even imprisonment. The 50-50 shared parenting to become the default for parenting and guardianship in Ireland.
Long term, that all policies, procedures and legislation eliminate any perceived or actual gender discrimination in the topics of abuse, domestic violence, coercive control, and parental alienation. All domestic violence, including parental alienation, education, and training, must be treated as a priority with any professionals working with children and families. Professionals working with families and children may be subject to regular, mandatory, and ongoing reviews. Anyone seeing this presentation has probably visited the petition to make parental alienation a crime in Ireland. If you have not, please sign and share it. Thank you. So, what can you do? If you are interested in progressing the campaign against parental alienation, you can sign the petition. Contact your TD, MP, MEP, or councillor to act and declare support for the parental alienation campaign. Write to your local newspaper, political party, community organisation, any man, Women's Aid, etc. Support any organisation campaigning against parental alienation.
Why not ask your councillor to table a motion on parental alienation like this example below, which has been passed so far by 12 county councils in the Republic of Ireland? Motion: Donegal County Council calls on the Irish Government Departments of Health, Justice and Equality and Children and Youth Affairs to recognise that parental alienation is substantial and sustained dissatisfaction within a caregiver-child relationship associated with significant disturbance in functioning as coded by the World Health Organization in the latest International Classification of Diseases version 11, and to implement recommendation 36 of the report of the reform of the family law system, October 2019.
Dad, at times I am a girl again, unsure and unaware that you were always with me, that always you did care. When I think of all the things we missed, at those times we were apart, I feel a touch of emptiness deep down within my heart. But now those times have come to pass. No longer I am sad, for now I know the truth of it. And at last I have my dad. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video slide is a collection of information about parental alienation, and it's not my work or research. I apologise in advance if any of this has infringed on any rights. This work is totally informational and produced voluntary for the benefit of the children and young adults abused through parental alienation, the parents abused through parental alienation, the community to educate them about parental alienation abuse, the politicians, civil servants, judges, solicitors, police and social workers who observe, oversee, design and implement the Irish laws, and the parental alienators to see the wrongs of their abuse and hopefully right their wrongs where possible at all.